Hi, this is Brian from X Bikes. Welcome to my garage. Anyhow, in my last video, I claimed that this bike was unstealable and that I'd do a video on why I could make such a bold claim. Uh, Maybe unstealable is the wrong word because you probably could steal it, but if you did, you're not going to have it very long. So let me go over some of the things I've done to pretty much be able to make that claim. Okay. So the first thing is, and I'm not going to really show you because some of it's hidden, and obviously I'm not going to reveal my secrets. But first off, you need a key. Then on top of that, there's two buttons. One of them is very well hidden. Okay, so you might, be able to uh, pick it or hotwire it, and you're going to find the one button, but you're probably not going to find the third button. And there's more. Not only do you have to have the key in and both those buttons depressed, but they have to be done in a certain order. So first off, you're going to have to find my hidden button, and then you're going to have to do the key and the buttons in the right order or it won't turn on. Okay. So let's just say you're not going to turn on the bike, but there could be two people and they could throw it in the back of a truck or whatever, right? So the second line of defense is an alarm. Okay. Now you don't even really have to touch this much, and this thing is loud. And you can get these on Amazon. I bought a couple pairs so far. One for my wife's bike and one for mine, and they were great. I'm not going to show you this because I have to. If I touch my bike, it's going to ruin the last line of defense for you, and I want you to see how it works in like real time. It takes like 5 or 10 minutes for the bike to reset, or the thing that I'm talking about or going to be talking about to reset. So I can't touch it. But anyways, just rest assured, if you move this bike, that alarm is going off. So you're going to have to deal with that. So if you try to steal this bike, that alarm is going to be screaming. Okay, that is my second line of defense. Let me turn this off. Third line of defense. So when me and my wife go out, I'm by myself sometimes, but most of the time it's me and my wife that are going out. And I got this. This is the Kryptonite Evolution. This is the second best lock they make. This is a 10-pound hardened steel chain. I've seen plenty of tests on this. I don't know if you guys know who the lock picking lawyer is, but he's got YouTube videos. I love him. He's great. This is the lock he uses for his bikes, and he can pick anything. This isn't unpickable, but you have to have specialized tools to do it. And I doubt if there's your average guy picking locks is going to have those tools because he actually had to make them. Okay. So, but that doesn't stop an angle grinder, right? But this is a very tough lock. This is the second best lock that they make. And the reason I didn't get the best is because I wanted this long ass chain. I didn't want one of those the rigid loop locks, the steel loop, because that's easier for an angle grinder to get a hold of and kind of wedge into place and work an angle grinder. But this thing moves all over the place, rolls, and when you got two bikes locked together, and the bikes will move, it's going to be hard. I mean, you could do it, but remember that alarm is going to be going off full tilt while you're 10 minutes trying to grind away at this this lock. This will be really difficult. You're going to draw a lot of attention. I can't see anybody even messing with it. And you're going to have to take, and if you want to get both bikes, which you need about 4 people, because mine alone weighs about 150 pounds and hers is 80. And it's 2 bikes, so it's going to be pretty awkward to flip them in the back of a truck together, which I would almost say impossible. You're going to have a whole gang of people. But maybe you do. Okay. So the last line of defense is both our bikes are GPSed with an Invoxia GPS, which I did a lot of research on, and it is hands down, I think, the best. And I mean, there's similar ones, you know. Everyone's got an app and features. This had pretty much all the features I was looking for, and but the best thing about the Invoxia GPS, so everybody has a subscription. So you buy your GPS, and then you got to pay a monthly subscription. And the monthly subscription could be $50, $60 a month on top of the $100 or so you paid for the GPS, right? So that's adding up to like $500, $600 a year every year. Invoxia was the only one where I believe it was $120 for the GPS, plus you got a year's subscription. I think it was $140. You got the GPS plus a 2-year subscription, and you just renew it every year for like $30 or $40. Hands down, the cheapest, but it's one of the best GPSs too. So I'm going to show you one feature I love, and then I got the app pulled up on my computer. It's on my phone, but I'm just going to do this. So let's look over here first. Okay, so here's my phone. Okay, now I'm going to touch my bike, and I'm going to get a push notification that my bike has been touched, basically. So here we go. Okay, I think that's about all I need to do. So it takes a few seconds, but we should see a push notification. Actually, it takes half a minute or so, but we should see a push notification popping up here any second. And while we're doing that, oh, there we go, movement detected. Bam, there she is. Okay, I don't know how long that was, but it wasn't very long. So now, I'm going to show you the app. And here we go, Invoxia GPS. Okay, so here I am right now. Boom. There's a lot of different features here. You can go, this is a normal setting, you do a satellite view. Basically, it's going to look like, Google Maps. I think it is Google Maps, actually. So we can do that, I guess. Boom. There we are. Now, I have this set up. Now, the battery lasts, the way I have it set up, about 2 weeks. So it pings your location like every 10 minutes, okay? Which is fine. Actually, you could do it a lot lower than that, because as soon as your bike's touched, you're going to get that notification, right? So you can set it to the lowest setting, and it could last a month. And that's another thing I loved about this, is the battery life was way better than any of the other GPSs, right? You're like charging every few days with the other GPS. This has a big battery, and once every 2 weeks to a month, you have to worry about it. I charge it every week because, and I'll tell you why, because if my bike doesn't get stolen, I don't want an almost dead battery when I have to hit this button right here. So let's say you get the notification, and you know that your bike's been moved, you go check on it, it's gone, okay? So, like I said, it's getting pinged every 10 minutes. Well, now you're trying to find your bike, and you need to do it in real time. So, if you hit this button right here, it'll start pinging every 2 or 3 seconds, and you will literally be able to follow the thief to his front door, and once you get there, you know it's in the house. And let's say it's not your bike, it could be anything, right? Purse, you can have it in your purse. Let's say your purse got stolen. Then it's got another feature where you can literally go down to, you press a button, and you can, it's like a little radar type thing. It connects to the Bluetooth, and it'll lead you literally right to where it's hidden. Let's say they have it hidden under a couch. And then let's say you're now in that area, you still don't see it. You got another button you can hit to make it ring, and it'll start beeping. Okay. So probably not going to need that for the bike. You're going to obviously see the bike. So yeah, it's you can literally follow them, be right behind them, a minute behind them, and follow them right to the doorstep. So yeah, that's why I say this bike is pretty much unstealable. Oh, and the GPS, you ain't gonna find it. And even if you've seen this video, and you know I have the GPS, by the time you do find it, and if you do find it, I'll already be at your front door, okay? Because it's gonna take you a little bit. So those are my 4 tiers of security for my bike, and I am not worried about my bike getting stolen. And like I said, if it does, I'm getting it right back. So anyways, that's that on my bike security, and well, mine and my wife's. And I will see you on my next video. Bye.